If you've ever strolled down Newbury Street in Boston's Back Bay, you know there are a bunch of cool restaurants full of all the beautiful people. And if you've ever wondered how the food is, we're going to show you. So let's head to one of the most prominent Newbury Street hotspots, Eva. Eva is obviously located on some prime real estate on the corner of Newbury and Gloucester Streets. In the nice weather, they have one of the biggest patios in the Back Bay. They put out some heaters and fire pits when it gets cooler. And with all the greenery and umbrellas, it has a very European feel. Inside, there are 2 floors full of really funky artwork, along with some hanging plants, bamboo chandeliers, and a cool little bar. Definitely a perfect place to get something to eat after a day of shopping. So what should you eat here? Eva has a really tempting menu inspired by the Mediterranean, some Italian, some Spanish, some Middle Eastern. And to start with some small plates, you gotta get the creamy garlic mussels. It's a good portion of plump, super fresh mussels, classically made with a mix of shallots, garlic, lemon, butter, and white wine. And it's finished with some cream sauce and fresh herbs. For something a little different, check out the burrata. So this has a base of that super creamy imported Italian burrata cheese, and they top it with some crushed pistachios, Cabernet vinegar, and a peach compote that almost looks like little cubes of salmon. It's surprisingly light and refreshing and a good starter before digging into something more substantial. Case in point, the Eva burger. This is just a classic executed perfectly. It's made with a high quality house ground patty, sizzled up on the flat top, that gets topped with a couple slices of cheddar cheese. The brioche bun is buttered and grilled, then stacked up with pickles, a cheeseburger patty, onion, tomato, lettuce, and a smear of the chef's secret sauce. I love all the sesame seeds on top. The burger is super juicy, and it comes with a side of truffle fries. Yes! For the main course, our main recommendation is the braised short rib gnocchi. Gnocchi itself is so light and pillowy, but everything else is pretty indulgent. There's the creamy Parmesan sauce, and then there's the short rib itself, which is slow cooked for hours, along with red wine, so this dish has an incredible depth of flavor. On the seafood side of things, check out the scampi buzara. This is a Croatian version of shrimp scampi, made with crushed chilies, garlic, white wine, tomatoes, and they use the full prawn, which, if you ask me, gives you full flavor. The Atlantic salmon is another popular seafood dish. You get a nice thick cut filet, and it's served over a bed of chilled ratatouille with blistered tomatoes. Nice and healthy option, but I actually prefer a nice steak, and at Eva, that means flank steak. You gotta love the presentation here. They slice up the steak for you. I like it cooked to a medium rare, but you can do whatever you want. Tons of deep, rich beef flavor, along with some roasted eggplant and greens, and a little chili crisp over the top for a pop of heat. Or you could go for the lamb chops. They're seasoned and cooked perfectly, served on the bone, of course, and you also get some couscous, grilled broccolini, and something called labneh, which is a Middle Eastern yogurt cheese spread. This dish smells incredible, and it tastes even better. Oh, and I actually may have saved the best for last, Eva's brick oven pizzas. They're perfect for sharing with a couple of people. The crust has a nice combination of crispiness and strength and airiness. They have several signature pies, including the shrimp fra diavolo pizza. So this has diced up shrimp along with mozzarella cheese, Calabrian chilies, Aleppo pepper, and chili oil. So this definitely is for the hot, spicy lovers out there. Or you can go for the Eva Supreme Pizza. I mean, you gotta admit, that's a nice looking pie. It comes with a load of cup and char pepperoni. It gets a bit singed around the edges, along with sausage, ham, and mushrooms. And considering all the toppings, there is still very little fluff. And since this is a popular spot for after work drinks, I have a couple cocktail recommendations for you as well. And for whatever reason, a lot of their signature drinks are named after Taylor Swift songs. So there's the Fresh Out of the Slammer with gin, lavender, and limoncello, the Down Bad with Hennessy, yuzu, and blueberry, and the Hits Different, which is their version of an espresso martini. So whether you're a Swiftie or a foodie, you can definitely shake it off at Eva on Newbury Street.